Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So I think we should start it now.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Yes, please confirm. Can you see the screen? And can
Yes.
you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so today we are going to discuss a very important topic, and many ACCA students they join ACCA. Besides other reason, this is one of the most prominent reason, and it is how we can achieve BSc honors in applied accounting while doing our ACCA. So, as a registered mentor of Oxford Brookes University, and I have been providing mentoring to ACCA students since 2011, and I have mentored hundreds of students, and they successfully achieved BSc honors in applied accounting. So today we are going to discuss few of the important aspects of the research project. So, how we can formulate our research project in a way that it should achieve a higher grade. And what are the different documents involved that we should consider for submitting it to with the Oxford Brookes University. Although many details are mentioned in information pack that is provided by the Oxford Brookes University. But still, there are a lot of things that we need to understand, and a registered mentor has the right information, how the research should be conducted as per the requirement and the assessment criteria of Oxford Brookes University. So let's start our today's topic. But before this, let's have a brief introduction. So my name is Ali Raza Sattar. Currently, I'm working as a ACCA program manager at GBS Dubai. I have more than 15 years experience of tutoring ACCA students, university students, both at graduate and undergraduate level. I have trained more than 50 different nationalities at different platforms. I'm a fellow member of ACCA plus fellow member of many other accountancy bodies. I have triple master's degrees, including MSc in applied accounting from Oxford Brookes University. And obviously, I have BSc honors in applied accounting from Oxford Brookes University as well. I'm a registered mentor of Oxford Brookes University, and as you know, it is one of the requirements. Only registered mentor can mentor the, ACCA students for their bachelor's degree program. Okay, so at GBS Dubai, so we have an excellent environment that is facilitating the students to study and work together in Dubai. So we have a wonderful infrastructure here, excellent technology, and we are offering a variety of different courses from business management to construction management, information technology, and obviously ACCA as well. At GBS Dubai, we have formulated and structured our ACCA in such a way that it is a success recipe that has been proven at different institutes and at different learning providers. Currently, as we have started in January, so we are silver approved learning partner with ACCA, and that shows that we are providing quality education with the required standards as per the ACCA guidelines. And ACCA itself is a global qualification, and it has more than 500,000 students, and every 8 minutes someone is registering with ACCA as a student. So currently we are approved learning partner, and we are offering all the ACCA papers at GBS Dubai. As I was discussing earlier, we have structured our ACCA course in such a way that it is divided into 3 stages. The first stage is the tuition phase. It comprises of 8 to 12 lectures of 3 hours each, and At this stage, our primary focus is to build the concept that are required to take the exam and pass the exam successfully. And it also has an interim mock exam as well. Then come the next stage, that is the revision phase. So revision phase comprises of 2 to 3 long classes of 6 hours each. And here our focus is on the past papers where we solve, using the practice platform of ACCA, and it helped the students to apply the knowledge that they have got at the tuition phase. And lastly, the last stage is the final mock exam. At the final mock exam, we, under the exam environment, so we provide the similar standard mock exam to students, and it is obviously with the tutor debrief where the tutor explains the student, how they can successfully, pass their exam and what are the, shortcomings that they need to overcome. So this was the brief introduction of ACCA at GBS Dubai. So these are the ACCA exam. ACCA is divided into two main levels. One is the fundamental level and the second one is the strategic professional level. Fundamental level is divided into further two levels, the knowledge level and the skills level. Knowledge level has only 3 exams. So after knowledge level, student is awarded with diploma in accounting and business, and that is RQF level 4 diploma. And then, after completing further 6 exams that are at the skills level, so student is awarded with advanced diploma in accounting and business. And at this stage, the students can submit a research project under the supervision of a registered mentor to the Oxford Brookes University to get BSc honors in applied accounting. So it means it's 9 exams plus a research project that must be submitted to get a BSc honors in applied accounting. And then remaining 4 exams are there that are at the strategic level to become an ACCA affiliate. So this is how, the ACCA is structured. So after this brief introduction, now let's talk about the Oxford Brookes University BSc honors in applied accounting. The first thing that I want to discuss is the eligibility criteria. So who can submit a research project to get the BSc honors in applied accounting? So the first requirement is student must pass at least 3 exams. And these 3 exams are at the level 6. They are financial reporting that was previously F7, audit and assurance that we used to call F8, and financial management that we used to call F9. So those students who joined ACCA by getting the exemptions and some of the qualifications and some of the bachelor's degree like BCom honors, so they are awarded with 9 exemptions. So those students who got 9 exemptions, do remember they are not eligible for the BSc honors degree. They must forfeit their 3 exemptions, and these are the last 3 exams of ACCA: financial reporting, audit and assurance, and financial management. So these 3 exams must be taken and passed. Only then the students can take the BSc honors in applied accounting. Then another requirement is the student must take online ethics and professional module as well. So it is an online self-paced module that the students can complete as per their convenient. And obviously the ACCA fee and subscription fee should be up to date. And then the students are eligible to submit the research project with the Oxford Brookes University. Then, what about for the members? Like if I'm an ACCA member and at that time I didn't submit the research project to get the BSc honors degree. So later on, I can get and apply for the BSc honors degree as well, provided, you know, I must pass my ACCA exam and submit the research project within 10 years, because previously there was a rule, but now that has been changed. Then, I must have passed at least 3 exams in the last 5 years period. Or I'm a full ACCA member and my CPD requirements are up to date. So if these, requirements are met, then, even the ACCA members and affiliates can also submit the research project as well. Now, after this, let's talk about, what is research and analysis project and what we supposed to submit to successfully get the BSc honors in applied accounting. So there are in total 5 files that you need to submit as part of your research and analysis project. The first file is what we call the research report. So research report is basically the main research project, that that is on a chosen topic that we have selected. The second component is what we call the SLS, or skills and learning statement. Then, it is accompanied with a presentation slides as well. Then appendices or Excel sheet or spreadsheet can be there, where you have copied the data or the financial statements that you have used in your research project. And the last one is the list of the references. So from wherever you have used the information, the secondary information. So as part of the requirement of Oxford Brookes University, so you must provide the references using the Harvard referencing system. So you need to provide the list of those references as well. So these are the 5 documents, and collectively we call it research and analysis project. Now let's quickly discuss all these components one by one. So the first component is what we call the research report. If we talk about research report, so there are 20 topics that Oxford Brookes University has provided in their information pack. So out of those 20 topics, we can select any one topic. To remember, the research project should be on one topic only. So out of 20 topics, you can go for any topic. But based on my past experience, these are the 3 topics that are very common among ACCA students. Uh, the reason behind this is it is somewhat closely related to what we have already studied in ACCA. So these 3 topics are topic number 4, topic number 5, and topic number 8. Topic number 4 is about the business and financial performance. Topic 5 is also same business and financial performance, and 8 is also same as well. But what's the difference between these topics? In topic number 4, we need to select an organization, we need to select a company that has performed exceptionally poorly over the last 3 years. And we need to provide proper justification, like why we think that this particular organization has performed exceptionally poorly over the last 3 years. So as we are ACCA, as we have passed all the 9 exams, and we have studied how we can analyze and evaluate the business and financial performance of a company, like ratio analysis can be used, but we need to justify it with proper analysis, why we think that this company has performed exceptionally poorly. In the same way, topic number 5 is also very similar, but the difference is this: in topic number 5, we need to select an organization that has performed exceptionally well over the last 3 years. So again, we have to academically justify that why we think that this particular company that we have selected has performed exceptionally well over the last 3 years. And then, in topic number 8, it is also very similar. We need to select a company from a sector that has faced strategic or operational challenges in the last 3 years, right? And how the management has addressed those issues. So these are the 3 famous topics that are very famous among ACCA students. And most of the students, they select any one topic from these 3 topics that are given. Okay, now let's talk about the research report. So research report basically comprises of 7,000 to 7,500 words. 7,000 are the minimum words that must be there, and 7,500 are the maximum words. And it is expressly written in the information pack. Not even a single word can be written more than 7,500. So this is the maximum limit that should be there, right? Most of the students, they write round about 7,300, 7,400 words for their research report. Okay, so you will select a topic, and in based on that topic, you need to write 7,000 to 7,500 words. And there is a grading criteria, assessment criteria. So based on that, a registered mentor can guide you, how you can use that assessment criteria to formulate your research report. And obviously, based on the assessment criteria, a student is awarded with pass grades that can be A, B, or C, or unfortunately a fail grade as well if it is not as per the requirement of the assessment criteria that is given by the Oxford Brookes University. In the same way, what is the suggested structure if we are using any one topic out of the three topics that I have mentioned here? So here is a standard structured suggested structure, and this suggested structure is given by the Oxford Brookes University as well. So obviously, first we can write the title page, then content page can be there. It's a very, generalized structure. Then we need to write the project aim, research objectives, and what research approach we have used. The reason behind selecting this particular topic is because as ACCA students, we are going to become chartered accountants. And in our ACCA different papers, we haven't studied any research module. So that's why we are not very much familiar with the primary data collection. So that's why most of the students prefer to use those topics where the secondary data is involved. Like we can get the secondary data in the form of financial statements, in the form of different research report, in the form of different books, research journals, and we can, produce a research report. In the same way, we need to write the accounting and the business techniques and models that we have used. And then the major part of your research report will be analysis, evaluation, and conclusion. Based on my experience, round about 1,000 words should be written for the project aim, objective, and the research approach. And almost 1,500 words should be written for how you have collected and gathered the information and what are the different accounting and business models that you have used in your research report. And then for the third part of this research report, that is analysis, evaluation, and conclusion, at least 4,500 words should be written. So this is based on my experience. So this should be the number of words, and this is how we should divide our research report. Okay, now after this, the next component of our research and analysis project is the skills and learning statement, or SLS. The minimum words for SLS are 1,800 words and the maximum words are 2,000. SLS, or skills and learning statement, is basically an answer to two standard questions. So question number one is, while undertaking, as a result of undertaking this research and analysis project, how you have developed personally or professionally, right? So we need to write, answer. Basically, here we will be using our self-reflection, so how was our experience of, and what change in terms of, competencies and skills, if I have learned new skills, how I have, experienced that, and how these skills are developed as part of undertaking this research project. And if you have faced any challenges, so how you overcome those challenges. In the same way, question number two is, how will the experience of rap help you in the future? So like, for example, if you are going to take the strategic professional exams, so in this research and analysis project, because you have wrote almost 9,500 words. So, and as part of this research and analysis project, you must have read a lot of different articles, books, online websites, financial statements of the company. So these skills, reading skills, writing skills, communication with the mentor, so all these will help you in your strategic professional exams as well. Or for example, if you want to pursue a particular career, so this will help you in your future career as well. Because as part of your research and analysis project, you are also required to present your finding in the form of a presentation slide. So how a 9,500 words project can be summarized in a 15 minutes presentation. So in this way, you can write. So there are maximum 2,000 words that you need to write, and there are two questions. So logically think almost 1,000 words for question number one and 1,000 words for question number two should be written. But 2,000 are the maximum words, and most of the students write about 1,900 words for the SLS. As I was discussing earlier, the third component of the research and analysis project is the presentation. So, as part of your research and analysis project, before your mentor, you have to present in the form of a presentation slides. You have to present your findings. So the presentation slides should be round about 10 to 20, but most of the students, they prepare almost 15 slides for a 15 minutes presentation. Don't forget to include all the graphs and all the ratios that you have calculated, and also the main and key points that you have identified while undertaking this research and analysis project. Like, for example, if you have selected topic number 4, and topic number 4 is about, why a company has performed exceptionally poorly over the last 3 years. So in the presentation, you will be discussing the reasons, so reasons are the main points. So you will be explaining, like COVID can be one of the reasons, but besides COVID, maybe, the people trend have changed. So they, instead of buying the conventional cars, they are now preferring to buy the electrical vehicles, for example, there can be other reasons as well. So in this way, your focus should be on the main points that you have identified after conducting your analysis and evaluation using the models. Then, as part of your research and analysis project, you are also required to submit the spreadsheet or Excel sheet as well. Like if you have selected topic number 4, 5, or 8, so obviously you will be needing the financial statement. So there is no need to submit the whole file of the financial statement. Rather, you can copy those financial statements on the spreadsheet that you have used to calculate the financial ratios and prepare the graphs. So it is also one of the important skill that you must demonstrate, and it is also included in the assessment criteria as well. So you need to demonstrate that you have used the Excel or spreadsheet to prepare the financial statements, and then ultimately you use it to calculate various ratios that you have used to analyze the company's financial position, and you have justified whether the company has performed exceptionally well or exceptionally poorly over the last 3 years. And then lastly, you have to provide the list of references as well. As I was discussing earlier, because we will be using the secondary data or secondary sources of information. So obviously, for it is a good academic practice that we have to acknowledge the work of others. So that's why what we will be doing, we will be providing the references wherever we are using the information. Like most of the students, they use Google or other search engines to search the information. So from wherever we have got the information, we need to provide the proper reference using the Harvard referencing system, right? But here is a very important point to mention. Some students, what they do, they simply copy paste the things and provide the references. And it is expressly written in the information pack that we need to write all the things, all the sentences in our own words, and still we need to provide the references for this. So whenever it is not a general information, so we need to provide the information. Like for example, if you are writing about the SWOT analysis, a Porter's five forces, or a particular ratio, so you need to provide the reference, like from where you have got this information. In the same way, if we are mentioning like Tesla Incorporation or GM, General Motor, performance is good or otherwise, and its sales revenue is this, its profitability is this, liquidity problem company is facing. So you need to provide the reference for this, reference of the financial statements that you have used. Okay, now here I have mentioned, just to clarify, the timetable and the deadlines for the submission. So for ACCA students, there are two submission windows available. So one is in May and the second one is in November. So for example, if a student has passed all the ACCA exams in March or in, let's say, December, so they can submit it in May submission. In the same way, if the students have completed their exam in September or in June attempt, because there are quarterly attempt, so they can submit their research project in November. So only two windows are available. And at the time of submitting the research and analysis project, when you will upload it in the submission portal, so you are also required to pay a submission fee as well. So now currently period 46 is there. So the submission fee for period 46 is £470, right? And it may increase later on as well. So this was a brief introduction, what are the important aspects of the research and analysis project that we should consider. So now let's move forward for the question and answers. Yes, please. Yes, any questions?
Priyanka, you have a question? Please go ahead.
Hello, Ali sir. Am I audible now?
Yes, you are.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
please.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. So the question that I have, like submitting research paper, research and analysis paper. So you mentioned that we require mentors also, a registered mentor for that one, right?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. But suppose sir, somebody is in Kenya or maybe in other country in UK or US. So how they can like do that one? Because we don't have any. If we are providing this program in online mode, so how they will get the registered mentor?
Yeah, actually, as we are offering online mentoring services here as well. So, and it is very normal. So, like I have mentees in many parts of the world. So in this way, on Oxford Brookes University website, so there is a whole list of the registered mentors. So, the students can contact those registered mentors and can ask them, if they want to become their mentors or not. So at GBS Dubai as well, we are providing the online mentoring as well. So if a student is interested, so they can register here and we will provide the online mentoring services for this BSc honors.
All right, so yeah, that makes sense and that answers my question. So the second question that I have, sir, is the validity validity? Suppose I got the ACCA affiliate or I'm the member of ACCA. So there's an annual fees that we have to pay to ACCA. So after getting ACCA affiliate or member, still we need to pay the amount to ACCA, any annual charge or anything like that?
Yeah, actually, as you are part of an organization, so you are required to pay an annual subscription. Like, as a student, you are required to pay annual subscription to ACCA. When you become an affiliate, so it will increase. And when you become an ACCA member, so it will become £270 as well, because I'm a fellow member of ACCA as well. So I'm also paying, annually the annual subscription. But it will help you a lot in terms of, CPD events, because we are professionals. So we need to be continuously update our knowledge and competencies as well. So ACCA organize different events, so it's basically towards that particular arrangements.
Okay, yeah, yes, sir. Got it, sir. So the program that is ACCA, it is actually dual certification. One is from BSc. Suppose somebody completes their 9 papers along with the RAP, that the research paper, then they will be getting the BSc honors from Applied Accounting OBU and the ACCS, the certificate also.
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
this
that's
is the
great.
beauty of this program. This is the
Right, right,
beauty of
sir.
this program. So you are going to become a chartered accountant. So while completing your professional qualification, so you
Mm-hmm.
are getting the academic qualifications as well. Mean,
Mm-hmm.
a bachelor's degree, BSc honors.
Yeah,
And,
perfect. Yeah.
I applied for, my equivalency for Canada West. So it is equivalent to 4 years bachelor. So I got a 4 years bachelor equivalent for my BSc honors. And
Oh.
after even
Mm.
completing the whole ACCA, we can get a master's in professional accountancy as well from University of London. We need to complete 2 modules. So it means it can be a pathway to a bachelor's degree after
Mm-hmm.
completing just 9 exams. And after submitting a research and analysis project, we can get a bachelor's degree. And
Yes.
after completing the whole ACCA, we need to complete 2 modules and 1 research project to get a MSc from University of London.
Okay. Yes, sir. Got it. Okay. So sorry for bothering you, sir. Just
No,
last
no
question I
problem,
have.
no problem.
So last question I have. Actually, I think you already cleared that point, but I got confused. Let's take an example. I have cleared my first level, applied knowledge, the 3 papers, initial 3 papers, but because of some family concern or any circumstances, I'll leave that one, and I wanted to take it again after 5 years of my course duration. So is it possible that that 3 certification that already get from the ACCA, what is the validity of that certificate, sir, that I
It
got
will
from
remain
ACCA?
pass. Like for example, if you have passed any of the exam,
Hmm.
from the first 9 exam, it will remain pass forever.
Okay, okay. So no need to. I suppose I got passed in any subject, 1 or 2 or 3. So it will remain with me. No need to reappear for the examination.
No, no, no.
Perfect,
It will
perfect.
remain pass.
Okay, perfect, sir. Yeah, got it, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for
No
your time.
problem. No problem.
Any other questions do we have? Yes. Ashish, please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Hello, everyone. So my question is there any limit for ACCA program? Like, if we're talking about the last presentation which we had, so he told me like a student can go for the receipt option, but just in case he is not able to clear in that case as well. So how many attempts he can give, and what's the limit for ACCA?
Yeah, actually, for the first 9 exams of ACCA, there is no limit. A student can take the exam as many times as he or she wants. But for the strategic professional exam, there is a limit of 7 years. So it means once you pass one strategic professional exam, so from that date, your 7 year period will start. So it means the rest of the 3 papers, you must complete it within 7 years. But for the first 9 exam, there is no such limit.
Okay,
Uh,
all right. Thank you.
Any other questions do we have? Okay, I think that was it. Thank you so much, Mr. Ali. We have obviously recorded this session. We will be sharing this with all the attendees as well. Once again, thank you so much for your time, and we
Thank you
will
very much.
be sure to bother you again for more ACCA related webinars and events here at GBS Dubai. Thank you so much.
Sure.
All
More
right.
than happy for this.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Bye.
sir.